This is Into the Fire.
Yo!
Hey Warwick.
Hey mate, you ready to go for an interview with me, are you?
Yeah, how are you?
Did it work?
Oh yeah, it's good.
Okay mate.
How are you, Warwick?
Good, thanks. I'll just do my hair. Hang on.
That's fine.
You ready to go?
Yeah, I've worked it out, made sure I've got the camera and the audio behind there, so it should be good, ready to get going.
Your dad was all worried it wouldn't work.
Alright.
Look at the young boy. For his interview. How are you? Yeah, good dad.
Yeah.
I'll put the light on. I'll put the light on. Hang on mate. Is that alright?
Yeah, that's good.
Is that bright enough?
Yeah, alright, well, whenever you're ready, just get comfortable and we can start the interview.
Okay mate, ready to go mate?
Alright.
Get it.
I'd like to welcome to Into the Fire, the showman himself, the guy that brought flair, skill and entertainment to AFL footy, the incredible Warwick the Whiz Capper. Thanks for giving up some time for me in your busy schedule, buddy.
Good on you mate, it's Monday. Just taking it easy today, do a bit of house cleaning. I'll come back from a footy show on Saturday, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah, alright, let's start. You were a very talented junior, weren't you? When was it that you thought, I'm going to put my dream of being a singer away for a bit and be in the AFL?
Probably when I was about 9, won the best and fairest there a couple of times, and then when I was 14, I thought, I think I'm going to go all the way here. I'm going to go straight to the top.
Yeah.
And I ended up winning the best and fairest in the Federal League, and I thought, well, this is going to be Warwick Capper, champagne football. I'm going to go professional, and I'm going to sit on heads for a living. That's how my dream started.
Yeah, of course. You grew up and played with David Rees-Jones. I've seen highlights of him. He was a great player, but I bet he scared you when he was angry.
He was. He used to get white line fever, David. He played at Oakley Youth Club, and we had a practice match once, and he got 38 possessions, I got 35. He was captain, I was vice captain, and he got that angry, he would punch up the umpire. And he knocked out 4 teammates. I went, geez, he's got white line fever, but he can play with David.
Yep.
He's good.
Yeah, he definitely could. Your first game must have been a memorable moment. All that work finally paying off. But
What?
have to get into it. Alright. In your first game, you gave away 5 free kicks and didn't kick a goal. Did you give away frees for high contact as the umpires weren't ready for the sitting on people's heads?
That's right. I remember that.
Yeah.
I think the second game, I kicked the goal where it came off Barry Rand's hands. I went, I'm going to get that. Quick snapshot, bang. That's how I got rid of the nerves.
Yeah.
And after about a year and a half, I was Cappermania. I started taking a few hangers, and they go, this guy's not a bad mark. Then I got the tight shorts, the white boots, the blonde hair, and it was Warwick Capper mania. The next 2 years, I kicked 195 goals in 2 years. I went, boom! Sticky fingers.
Yeah, it took a few good marks there.
Yeah, it was good. But,
Yeah.
it's a lot of training, not an easy game to play. Had 10 years at the top, and I couldn't get a game for a year and a half. I was in the thirds for a year, under 19s, and then the seconds for a year. I won the best and fairest by 1 vote, and then Carlton wanted me to play for Carlton for 3 years, and they offered me $240,000 for 3 years, $80,000 a year back in '82. It was good money, but lucky enough for me, South Melbourne won the match it, so I stayed in Sydney.
Yeah, pretty good
That was
choice, I
fantastic.
think. Yeah, pretty good choice. I love that mark you took against Hawthorn on Langford. Can you please take me through, as only the whiz can?
Okay. Well, it was 1987. Warwick Capper came in approaching her. We were down by 94 points, but I didn't care. I've got the neighbour here breaking my balls once again. I was hoping he'd come about an hour ago, but he's come right in the right back on worst time as usual. He was supposed to come Saturday night, but he got kicked out. Get back to the story. It was 87. There was 94,000 people there. Warwick Capper went up early. It was Cappermania.
Yeah.
I was up there for 6.5 hours. I thought, I better mark it. It's going to be a free kick. Nobody up. Free kick. But I thought, I'm going to mark this one-handed just to make it look better.
Yeah.
The runner come out, mate. And he goes, Warwick, can you please get out of the airspace? There's 747 approaching. I went, geez, I must be high. I was higher than Joe Cocker. I had a couple of half time because drugs weren't banned back then. I came back, put the hand out, one hand, and stuck there. One hand, got the mark of the year, mark of the decade. and I won a Commodore. I
Pro-
won that many Commodores, I had my own car, but I didn't like Commodores, so I sold the whole 16 and bought a Lamborghini. And then
Yeah,
it was
Lamborghinis.
Capper Mania once again.
Yeah, Lamborghini's my favourite car.
How's that for a reenactment, mate?
Yeah, that was great, yeah. One of my favourite marks of all time there.
Thanks, mate. I used to take about 6 a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
I took better marks than Alex Chislecki at training.
Yeah.
A lot better.
Yeah. You kicked 5 goals 17 times and 7 goals twice, 8 goals twice and a 9-bagger. And that big 10 goals against Richmond. The Swans must have been angry when you left.
You've done some research.
Yes, I have.
I like your research, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did do that. I hit 10 and we lost by a point in Richmond. My dad said before the game, I hope your son kicks 10, but Sydney lose. And that's what happened. The last one faded by about 2 inches. I was very pissed off. So we got 11. Then I was trying to beat Montreal. I would have got 13, but I handballed 3 against Collingwood when I kicked 9. It took 6 marks of the year that game. We lost by we actually won by 94 points in that game, 1987. Remember that? And kicked 103 that year. But we missed out in the grand final 2 years in a row. Let's be honest. We lost 4 finals in a row.
Yeah, that is...
86, 87.
Yeah. How now, you were said to have been pilfered by the Bears and Christopher Skase when they first entered. How did it go down? And did you at any stage wish you didn't leave?
Yes, I was. Actually, in hindsight, I shouldn't have left. The bloody ex-wife wanted me to go to Brisbane for the hot weather. And, girls like their ball breakers sometimes, and I shouldn't have gone. And I should have stayed in Sydney, but I did pick up 2.8 million for 3 years, so I was happy about that. And I won the goal kick in 87, 103. I went to Brisbane, and I only got 50 goals, and I won the trophy because the ball only used to come down every half an hour. And I used to have 4 blokes at me trying to bash my head. So Brisbane weren't that good, so we actually only won 6 games a year. So I used to joke on stage and say I was the highest paid decoy full forward in history, Leroy. And I was, because I used to get 35,000 a week. But they didn't want to kick the ball to me because they were jealous pigs. And I had 3 friends there. One was a massage girl, one was an orange girl, and one was a head trainer. The rest of the players didn't like me. They go, he's getting 35,000 a week, he's too good. We're not going to pass the ball to him. So I said to Peter Knights, put me centre half back. I might see the ball more. Put me in the seconds, I don't care. It's still the same money. So I played 5 games in seconds and I was happier there because they're better blokes.
Yeah.
That's called professional jealousy, see?
Yeah.
It happens in the big teams sometimes, in the big corporate world.
Yeah. Now I've done some research, and you did put bums on seats, didn't you? I'll give you my top 5 forwards: Dunstall, Lockett, Modra, Lloyd, and Capper. Where do you rate in that top 5?
I would say I'm top 2, and I'd say I'm the number 1 ball-known player in Australia. I just won the Cold Hero Award for the footy show. I got 57%. The public voted that. That means the most well-known player in Australia. I won by 57%. The second one was Jake King. He got 17%. But good top 5 players at 4 forwards. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Lockett was fantastic. Dunstall was fantastic. They played a bit longer because I was the only player in Sydney. The president didn't re-sign me because I was bigger than the club. They said I need man entourage, I need man security, and I was a bit of a distraction. So the media got too big for me. That's why I made the Swans hard to sign me for the last 3 years. And I reckon I would have got 1,000 goals if I'd have stayed played another 3 years. It's a shame. But that's football. Good with the bad, mate.
Yeah, and I'd definitely rate you in my top 2.
Thanks, buddy. I love you like a brother, but I'm from Tasmania.
You left the game at 28. That's young for a superstar of the game. Why so young?
Very young. They didn't re-sign me because they said I was too much of a distraction for Sydney. I had to have 5 or 6 security guards. I did death threats. I went to Brisbane. And that's probably why I retired early because it was getting too big. I couldn't escape it. So I went up to Brisbane, Southport, and played 3 years for the lesser league. QAFL, and played 3 years as Southport Sharks. I won a flag, 2nd and 3rd, so it was good. That's why I retired early. That's what happened.
Yeah, good answer. Okay, your media certainly didn't stop after footy. What people don't know is that you actually do so much for charities. You're a bloody nice guy and very charitable. Do you have anything on the go at the moment?
Yes. I'm the ambassador for the Variety Club.
Oh.
We're actually raising about $3 million for them.
Yeah.
When I was on Big Brother, they raised about $3 million for a Ronald McDonald house. which is fantastic. And I'm still a bit of an ambassador for a few other things too. So it's been good, yeah. Good to give something back to the game, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Did you ever want to sue the Tiger King for taking your look?
I actually did. I couldn't believe that show. They said, and they even said he was a poor man's Warwick Capper with his mullet. But he was very ugly, and I'm very attractive because I am a porn star, and I've done Penthouse 3 times, and I'm very, very proud of it. So don't worry about that. So forget the Tiger King. He looks about 96, and I look about 40, and I'm 57. Boom!
Yeah, he definitely stole your look. Yeah, definitely stole your look on that one.
Good on you, buddy. I like your suit too.
Yeah. Your colourful personality and good looks was a merchandising dream for the AFL. Do you get a bit disappointed that there aren't any real characters like you in the AFL anymore?
Very good question, mate. I get asked that every Saturday night when I do footy shows. And I am a bit disappointed because the resume has gone for the game now, Leroy, isn't it? I've got the neighbour taping me towel, trying to put me off. Leroy's come over for a cup of tea, wants to use my printer. I said, can't you get your own printer? No, I'm taking that kind of stuff. No, what was the question again? Ask me again. He distracted me.
Do you get a little bit angry that there aren't many characters like you in the AFL anymore?
Yeah, there's only about 4 characters when I was playing. He was a bit of a character, and probably Mark Jackson was one of the best. You know Jacko? Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson, yeah.
Kills the fat. Now we can't get one. That's just a joke. And you know Jacko, mate? Jacko's that ugly he made a train take a dirt road. But he was a good character. He did handstands. He was with an Energizer. He got sacked at every job he did because he could never shut his mouth. But not a bad talker. Quite funny.
Yeah.
And there's not enough characters now.
No.
Not enough characters.
Yeah, you're definitely right. You've been on Neighbours, had your own hit single, endorsed every company in Australia, been a guest on most TV shows, done billions of business adventures. When do you get time to sleep?
Yeah, so finish that question, mate. That was good.
Okay.
Ask me that again.
You've been on Neighbours, had your own hit single, endorsed every company in Australia, been a guest on most TV shows, done billions of business adventures. When do you get time to sleep?
Well, I go to bed at 10:30. At least I reckon I sleep too much. She's over there now with the purple windshield is shaking her head at me terribly. But I still go to bed about 10:30 and get up at 8:30. And you have to prioritise in life, mate.
Yeah.
I only work weekends now, so it's good. I do Fridays and Saturdays, sometimes Thursday business lunches. But it's good to put something back in the game.
Yeah.
And my next thing is I could be the ambassador for a sporting company, sporting good agencies. I'm hoping I get the commercial, and I might be doing the Jocks commercial, step 1, if they can afford me.
Oh, yeah? That would be nice.
Look at it. And I also got the Warwick Capper Legend Shiraz. If someone wants to buy a wine, they can get me on wiz39capper@gmail.com, and they can book me for a sports from night. I can get them married, bucks nights, bar mitzvahs, and hens nights.
Yeah. You would have been the Prime Minister of Australia if you hadn't have missed the deadline of the Queensland electoral ballot.
I remember that.
If Pauline Hanson can do it, you certainly could have.
Thanks, mate. She's a friend of mine, Pauline Hanson. I was actually we're going to run for that, and I was working for Zoo magazine, and they forgot to register me. They were an hour late.
Oh.
So I was supposed to get registered, and I was ready to go, and they did stuff it up.
Yeah.
Those freaks.
Damn. You were the first celebrity fired in the Celebrity Apprentice. Yeah. They just couldn't see talent in you, could they?
No, I couldn't believe that. We were supposed to, I was trying to stay 3 weeks, and I didn't watch enough cards, but they sort of set me up there, because we actually lost the challenge. Well, I thought we were going to win it. And they go, how much did you raise, Warwick? And they go, $20. And Wendell Saylor starts laughing. I thought I was going to beat him, but he actually raised $50. So I didn't want to ring people for money. I was getting embarrassed. That's why I got the arse up for 3 days. Doesn't matter. I got paid a bit, had a good time.
Yeah. You could have done more in your life than most could do in 5 lifetimes. Is there anything you regret?
Yeah, probably we get going to Brisbane a bit earlier. I should have stayed in Sydney another 3 years, but the silly ex-wife wanted to go there, so that happened. In hindsight, I probably should have stayed in Sydney because I was just keep going with 3 goals. So that was a bit of a shame, but not too much, mate. Always look forward, never look back, and life's a bit of a gamble sometimes. You take a chance, don't you? And back your own ability.
Yeah, That's definitely a good way to think about it.
You're like a young entrepreneur yourself.
That is a good way to think about it.
Yeah.
Now, serious question. How much of your talk is really you, and how much is about your image and selling the whiz?
Well, it's probably about 75% true. 25% I sort of put a bit of cream on it. But 75, 25, I would say that is the percentage. But very good question, young man. I might get you in my next commercial.
I'd love that.
He's like a young Christopher Skase. You're like a young Willisy.
Oh, yeah.
Young Mike Willisy, isn't he?
You did a lot of work with Mark Jackson. What is he really like as a guy? Is he crazy, or is it just a show?
No, he's a bit crazy, and he scares all the kids away with his face because he's got a big nose and big chin. So I said to Mark, take your mask off. Well, you're not wearing one, so it's a bit scary. And he's a bit of a tight ass, so he always wants to borrow money off you. So I was getting a bit pissed off with him. Oh,
Yeah.
boy, you got 20? You got some change? I want some smokes. I said, well, how about you stop gambling in those pokies and start saving a bit of money, mate?
Yeah.
But not a bad bloke.
Yeah, definitely.
But he's hard work.
Yeah, sounds like it. Okay, some quick AFL questions for you. Best player you've ever played with?
Probably Warwick Capper. Maybe about someone else.
He's pretty good, yeah.
Okay. I like Greg Williams. He was good, skillful.
Yeah.
And I like Buckley, Tony Morwood. He was good. And even Craig Holden was pretty handy. Dave Murphy.
Yeah, they're all great players.
I played with them. Yeah, they were good.
Yeah. Besides you, the greatest high flyer?
I reckon that was Modra.
Yeah.
I reckon that was Godra, because he was my apprentice, Godra.
Mm.
And I kicked 100, so did he. And I reckon it was probably me and him took the best marks in the league.
Yeah.
Now there's Jeremy Howe.
Yeah, I'd agree with that too.
Jeremy Howe's a good player. He takes some hangers every week.
Yeah.
He's great for the game too.
Yeah. Which is a better mark, your mark of the year or Sean Smith's?
Sean was a bit higher, but mine was harder. I've got one hand.
Yeah.
So that was different. So, but they're probably about the same.
Mm.
He was in the pack. So there's actually a mark last week was like his one there. The Richmond player.
Oh,
He took a big hanger last week. That was a bit like Sean Smith's.
Yeah, yeah.
But for the degree of difficulty, mine was about 9.7 out of 10.
Yeah, definitely.
Another great question, kid. Lisa, stop coming out and eavesdropping, please. I got the blonde girlfriend out the back there, the fiancée, and she keeps on coming out. Eavesdropping and saying I'm not saying the right thing. I wish she'd just mind her own business. I might shut the bedroom door so she can't listen. Just bear with me, mate.
Alright, that's fine.
She keeps popping her head out and shaking her head at me, trying to put me off. So what I'll do, I'll just lock her in there. And she can't eavesdrop on me. Thanks, mate. Continue.
Okay, how would you go in the AFL now?
Not heard. Thank you. I'm not sexist, but she's hard work sometimes, those girls. Right. Okay, mate.
Alright, let's keep going. How would you go in the AFL now? Do you think coaches would be able to handle you?
Yeah, I think so. Because I used to train hard. But I just look like a rock star, but I trained hard. As Tom Avey said, as long as I train hard, get the ball down to me quick, I'll do the rest. If I didn't mark it, it came to the ground, it was loose ball, and then we used to get goals off the crumbs.
Yeah,
But I was quite easy to coach, really. I'm not that mad.
Yeah, and take a good specky every now and then as well.
Yeah, that helped, yeah, sticky fingers.
Yep. Well, Wiz, you've done a lot both on and off the footy field. I wish you were playing when in my time, because I have something you could have used. It's the greatest celebration in history, and you would have suited it beautifully. So let's see how it would have gone. The ball is kicked in long, and up you go. For a few seconds, we lose you in the clouds, but then you arrive with your tiny shorts on someone's head. What a screamer. Now this is where the Into the Fire comes in. Try this on.
Oh, yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah, that goes with your hair too.
Yeah. This kid.
Well, Warwick, I have only touched the surface of all that you have done, but it's been amazing talking to such a personality of football. I can't thank you enough for joining me on my show. You certainly are a legend.
Thanks, mate. We love the show. I'm going to show you a couple of pictures before I go. Look, I'll show you this one for your show. And this one is me and the captain, Dennis Carroll. Can you see that there for your fans?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice photo,
There's
yeah.
our Dennis Carroll. And there's we're taking a little hanger.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah, we're doing the commercial. The
Yeah.
Hoover there, and that was the commercial. So fantastic. Thanks a lot for ringing up and doing the interview. Let's hope you get 10 out of 10. I'm sure you will, because you're a very bright kid.
Thank you, Warwick. It's been amazing to chat.
Thanks, guys.
Hope we can chat again soon.
And we'll see you next one, eh?
Alright, see ya.
Thanks, mate. Hope you're happy with that.